What's going on, everybody? It's Lucky Fin Gaming here, and welcome to my first video, and welcome to a very short review of this Ark creature right here, the Gigantopithecus. Without further ado, let's get into this. Alright guys, to start with, we'll do its taming. So one thing to note is that these things will be mostly found in the redwoods area, and another thing is that it is a passive tame, meaning you will not be knocking it out with clubs or tranquilizers of any kind. Instead, you will go up to it and you will feed it a mejo berry or whatever. As you can see, I just went up behind it and fed it real quickly. Now you do want to be careful, because if you get too close, you can aggro these things and it will ruin your entire tame, so do watch out for that. Alright guys, and this thing is pretty good at harvesting a couple of things. First of all, while you're riding on its back, it is good at harvesting a good amount of berries. And if you leave it on wandering, then it will harvest decent amounts of fiber for you. As you can see here, I've left it on wandering and it's harvested quite a bit of fiber for me. And this thing does have an extra ability where it can throw you up small cliffs, as you see here. However, despite what the dossier says, you cannot actually throw yourselves over any kind of walls, or at least not as far as I've seen. But if you are able to, it only appears to be like one wall. As you can see right here, I throw myself and I can almost get over that single tile wall, but honestly, if you're trying to throw yourself over any kind of walls, a single tile is not going to be your main target of trying to get over. Another thing about this thing is it does not have a saddle, but you can put flak helmets or any other kind of helmet on it, and it kind of does make up for the saddle armor. And now we come to the main question of the video: should you tame the Gigantopithecus? Honestly, no, not really. This thing aggroes way too quickly while you're trying to tame it, thus ruining the entire tame. And furthermore, this thing can harvest fiber, but only when it's wandering, which leaves it in a really vulnerable position. And furthermore, any creature that's intended to harvest fiber, like a Therizinosaurus or a dire bear, does it better. And furthermore, Wildcard did add a level limit when you can start taming certain passive animals, and for Gigantopithecus, it's level 30, and it just leaves it in a really bad position. You could have other dinos which are better suited by the time you're able to tame this one. Another thing holding this one back is its combat prowess. As you can see, I've just barely been able to defeat this dire bear here of a lower level. And furthermore, though it does have the ability to throw you, it's not really that useful. As you saw earlier, it can't throw you up walls, and it's struggling to throw me up this cliff here. Another thing holding this thing back is its abysmal tame timer. It can take up to 9 hours on official. But hey, I hope you've enjoyed this short review of the Gigantopithecus. If you have another dino you'd like me to review here soon, go ahead and let me know in the comments. And hey, while you're down there, why don't you subscribe and like? And I will see you all in another time and dimension, whenever or wherever that may be. Until then, peace out.